Hi, this is Survivor and Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to do another double spread layout. And the inspiration that I'm using for this layout is from one of my all-time favorite website. Let me close this out. So this is the layout that I'm going to do. Ah, it's going crazy on me. Okay. This is the layout that I'm going to do. And the website that is my all-time favorite is Kiwi Lane Designs because you don't really need to buy a lot of embellishments and stuff. Mainly it's just pieces of paper, pair of scissors, and some inking, and you have gorgeous pages, quickly and easily. They also sell a lot of the templates to cut out these different designs and the waves and stuff like that, which are excellent templates. I'm using a lot of my templates, a lot of my designs, I'm using it freehand. So I'm cutting it freehand, but their templates are very good too. So for the brackets, I'm using this all-time favorite of mine, which is a scallop frame by Hot Off the Press. And basically I just trace it out and then I just cut half of it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to fast forward my video as I do the layout, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'm just taking off I'm going to start doing my first page, and I'm taking out all my pieces, and I'm going to ink it with black ink. Black ink against blue, red, and cream color really looks good. So that's why I decided to use just regular Stampin' Up! Black ink. So a lot of these shapes were freehand, and that's one thing I really like that website that I just showed you, the Kiwi Lane website, because a lot of their shapes you can easily do them freehand, but also their templates are very good also. I've used some of those as well. So I'm inking my edges. Now the star that you see there on the right hand side was created with my Fisker shape cutter. And that's another item that I use a lot, the shape cutter. I'm using a makeup sponge, that green makeup sponge, to lay down my pieces on my layout because my hands, after inking all the pieces, my hands get filled with ink, and I don't want to transfer that onto my page, so that's why I use that makeup sponge. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to put all those mats together. And also I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put my military dolls that I made. I made those dolls using an SVG cut from svgcut.com. You buy the files and it's pretty reasonable. And you can make these paper dolls. They have two collections. They have the Little Military People 1 and 2, and I bought both collections for all the branches of the service. So then I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put it. And now I noticed that something was missing, and it was because of my bottom stripe, so I decided to put that now before I place my dolls down. And then it needed like a middle transition, so I put another strip of red paper there. So now I'm going to start placing my items on my page. And then I decided to put some foam on the year 1989. And the last two layouts that I've been making, it was old pictures that my mom had of me doing my when I was in the Air Force, so that's why I decided to scrap them. And I did make copies of it. So usually a good rule of thumb is make copies of your pictures and then just scrap the copies. Or actually, I usually scrap the originals because if I have copies, I can always go and make new ones. Now I'm trying to figure out, and that's one thing that I forget. I sometimes forget how I lay down my pieces after I take it off the board, or after I take it off the page. So here I'm trying to figure out where I put my dolls, and I decided to put one on one side and another one on the other side. And if you saw my other tutorial when I made this doll, notice that the nurse doll has a patient chart on that hand on the right hand side. And it was because her finger got cut off. So that was my solution to that. I hid her hand underneath that patient chart um, square that you see there. Now I'm just putting different dates and what the picture is all about. And I'm done with that page. Now I'm going to go to my second page. And this time I'm going to use, those are real Polaroids that I'm using. And I'm going to start putting my embellishments together. And I like to use, when I'm using real photos, things that are heritage photos, that I consider these like heritage photos, I put the glue tab instead of using a stick glue, because you can always, if you need to do another copy of those, for some reason your files get corrupted of the scanned file, you need to make another copy of them, you can easily pull them apart with those photo tabs. They break apart and they don't damage your pictures. So now I'm laying down my first strip of cardstock and I'm going to start gluing all my other embellishments. And I really like the color combination. It really came out well. And these papers, they're old. They're like I bought them a long time ago, so I just took them out of my old stack. So I don't even know the name of them. They're just papers that I bought in a discount store some time ago. So when I put the paper dolls, they looked like they were floating in air. So then I needed something to kind of anchor them to my layout, and I decided to put just a strip of paper, of red paper, and then put it like a medallion at the end of the strip of paper. I was going to put another strip of words there, but I decided against it, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue down that medallion with the star in the middle. So I'm almost done with this layout. The finishing touches will be to label my journaling, or to put journaling on those labels and start gluing everything down. And it's coming out pretty good. I mean, if you want to do scrapping quickly and easily, start planning out your page and cut all your embellishments ahead of time. And that's what I usually do. I cut all my embellishments ahead of time. I put them in a foam plate. And then when I have a spare moment, especially my craft room is right across from the kitchen, so I tend to multitask. I'm cooking while I'm creating my craft, and it makes it easy if I have everything cut out and ready to go. And usually what I usually do is one day I'll take and start planning my layout, and then I cut everything out the next day and have it all ready. And then the following day is when I place everything down on my page. And if you follow that model, you'll be able to make at least a page or layout a week. Just doing that, and that's what lately I've been doing. Just getting everything ready, and every spare of the moment, I make a layout and upload it on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed it. So I'm almost done. Okay, I'm done with my layout. So this is my first page, and this is my second page. So I hope you enjoy this video and come back to see me for some more. Bye.